Can your mower do this? I don't think so. So welcome back, everybody. This is going to be a fun episode right here. What I have here on the front of our Grasshopper 900D is a flail mower. Now, this is not my personal mower. I'm actually borrowing this. So Jeff, if you're watching this video, thank you for allowing me to borrow your mower and test it out. I just wanted to make the content for this. This thing is awesome. So there's a company called Iowa Farm Equipment. I have no affiliation with them at all, and they actually import these flail mowers that are made specifically for these Grasshopper front mount mowers. Our Grasshopper here happens to have their largest diesel in it, a Kubota diesel, so this should be an awesome package right here. So I don't know much about this, but we're gonna test it out and have some fun with it. It looks like the name of the company is called Peruzzo, and this is the model is the 1600. And for those of you that are not familiar with what a flail is, let's try to look underneath. I'm gonna show you. This has a rotating drum in here. This mower has shaft drive that comes underneath. There's a gearbox right there, and then it goes over to a belt drive on this other side right here. There's a rotating drum in there with hanging knives or blades that are Y blades, and those will actually spin around. You can cut grass with it, brush, even some woody material. We're gonna test it out and see what it's capable of doing. So I don't know if I can adjust the brightness up enough for you to see what's going on underneath there, but there's the flail blades themselves in that rotor. So this runs on wheels up front instead of skids like a traditional flail, and that's necessary so you can spin around with a zero turn. To adjust your deck height, you actually undo this lock right here, and then you can rotate this up and down, and here is your deck height adjustment over there. So in, out, up, down. We're gonna leave it right where it's at, which is cutting kind of low. So I've owned flail mowers before. Had one for years and years and years, and my buddy just bought it, and it was a tractor flail mower. Again, they're kind of a jack of all trades mower, and not a whole lot of people know about them. They're very efficient, easy on the engine. You can cut grass with them, which we're gonna test that today. Like I said, woody brush, vines, all kinds of stuff. So the reason I thought this was kind of cool is because not everybody has large property like us. Not everybody needs tractors. We definitely do with property this size. So if you happen to be a person that owns one of these Grasshopper front mount mowers and have the occasional thick brush you need to knock down, new property you need to maintain, maybe you're a landscaper and you get that occasional call for that new client that's got thick brush, well, instead of investing into another piece of equipment, if you've already got a powerful mower like this, you can just put the new attachment on the front, your flail mower, go take care of that thick grass and brush that you need to maintain. Maybe you're doing some trail mowing, other stuff like that, and then you can put your mower deck right back on this. We've shown in some other videos how easy it is to take the mower deck off of these, and there's all kinds of attachments for these mowers. I'm going to show you how I just hooked this one up right here, and then we're going to go put this thing to the test and do a little bit of mowing. I'm curious to see how this flail matches up to this 3-cylinder Kubota diesel right here in this 900D. My gut says it's actually gonna do quite well. All right, let's start over here. I've got a few feet that I can mow in, and then there's a fence, so we're not gonna go too far, but look at this stuff. 4 and 5 foot tall, vines, stickers, really thick grass down here. We've got woody material like this right here, about this size. We'll go ahead and get up in there and see if we can push that over and cut it before I get near that fence. And then we're gonna go around the rest of the property too. All right, let's put this thing to the test. I think I've got the deck a little too low. We may raise it up because when I'm hitting the high dirt humps, I'm kind of losing some traction there. And I do have it on the lower end, but I'm probably gonna leave it low unless I kind of start getting stuck because I wanna go out and mow some thick grass with it. But looking at how low I'm mowing, I'm pretty much hitting the dirt. So yeah, probably a little higher, especially for stuff this thick would be awesome. Thus far, holy smokes, it's mulching up. I'll show y'all here in just a second. Holy smokes. Okay, I definitely have this set too low because occasionally I'm hitting dirt mounds in there. This stuff's never been mowed before, and there's like a skid plate on the back I'm catching, so I need to raise it up. It needs to be higher than that for cutting brush anyways, but that has plenty of power to run this. Like, that cut extremely well. Y'all look at this. We went from 4 to 5 foot tall stuff to, this is what I love about a flail. It just mulches it down to nothing. That looks awesome. To go from that to this, insane, absolutely insane. All right, so I did cut off one tree that size. That's about 1 inch. It didn't budge, didn't have a problem cutting that off. We'll go find some more later. I've heard the capacity can handle that size and bigger, no problem, but look under here. All the thick briars and vines and everything else, we're just down to dirt. That did so much better than I was thinking. So now you can go from a 0 turn mowing grass to doing a little bit of light brush clearing. Let's go out and do some really thick Bahia pasture grass mowing before I raise it up. Then we're gonna lift it up. I wanna go find some more brush. All right, so I discovered what was catching on those dirt mounds, and it's adjustable. That's awesome. Right behind here is a roller. So this can actually run on the roller like a typical flail, and on those skids, basically those shoes on the bottom. And this is fully adjustable. So if this were my mower and I'm gonna be keeping it, I'd probably go up another whole setting right there. So now you can see what a flail does. I had it set too low again. I was dragging that roller. It's a new machine. I got to get it figured out. But it just cuts the grass and lays it right back down. So I set the flail up a little higher right there so the roller wasn't dragging, and I was able to just fly through this stuff. But it's definitely cut a few inches higher. But if you needed to just rough cut and knock down a pasture, man, you could run about as fast as you want to with this. With it set that high, I didn't hear the tone of the engine change at all. All right, so let's try out some more hardwoods now that I got my audio on so you can listen to the mower. Here is probably another every bit 1.5 inch thick oak right here. There's another oak right there, another oak back there. These are kind of all in the way anyways. I'd like for them to be gone. Let's just start coming into this and see if we can cut oak trees, some of the hardest wood that I have here. I feel like I'm asking a bit much of it here, but let's see. That was pretty impressive. Just gnawed them right off, pushed them off to the side. And it appears that big bar that's on the front up there, that's what it's for pushing the trees over. Look at that stump. Cut that right off, cut that one right off, cut that one. Man, this almost makes me regret selling my big flail. Now I have a small flail up there for a tractor, but I forgot what these things can do. Y'all, did you see that? So this area was just grown up thick, full of, I gotta show you some of the stuff I mowed. It was crazy. And look, now it looks beautiful. I could come back in here after I get some of these stumps cut a little lower, and I can just start mowing this with, well, the tractor mower, regular mower, doesn't matter. Again, y'all look at the size of some of these hardwoods I'm cutting off with this flail. I was gonna throw this tree out of the way. It's got an old rotten limb, but I said, heck with it, let's go over it. So I just ran over stuff that big and it just busted it up. Now this is rotten. I wouldn't run over something green that big. Holy smokes. What a difference. You can actually do some legit clearing with this thing on a mower. Who would have ever thought? I mean, I'm just cutting trees off everywhere in here, along with all this brush, and it's handling it no problem. No tone change at all in the mower. This is a sweet, sweet attachment. Now again, y'all, I don't even know this company. I borrowed this mower from somebody. It's not like this was sent out to me. It's not like the company's telling me, hey, talk good about our mower or something. I just wanted to make the video. This thing is sweet. All right, y'all, this is one wicked attachment right here for these front mount series Grasshoppers. I am blown away at what this thing will do. Y'all, speaking of attachments for these mowers, they make so much more than even I realized. I was just on their website looking. They offer aerators, snow plows, snow blowers, rotary brooms, vac collection systems, those would be kind of cool, dethatchers, dozer blades, turbine blowers. This thing is absolutely insane. I've never seen a blower this big. And they also offer sprayers. All right, so I'll admit it, I am a sucker for equipment. Certain people are into certain types of things. Mine happens to be equipment. I love land and I love good quality equipment to help me take care of it. This was a fun test. I'm gonna try to get my hands on some more stuff like this in the future. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. It is amazing what this combo will do. It's not just a zero turn. You can make it do so much more. I'll put some links down in the description if I can find it for the flail. I'll put one down for the Grasshopper website. You can go check out all the different series mowers that they have. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next one.